there was a big clock chiming in the background, and it always makes me feel like something's about to happen. I think it's because I've watched The Christmas Carol too many times, and every time the clock chimes, I think a ghost, a Christmas past, present or future, is about to appear, and it's going to have some impact on my life, and everything's going to change, and I just don't know what to do, and it makes me panic. Today, as I make this video for you, it is the first day of Advent, which means I opened my tea bag, and it was Red Bush tea. And, because I'm really lame, I bought my Manuka honey with me on tour. So, you know, I get all my creature comforts. Now, I have been vlogging as I go along on this tour, but seeing as I have about 45 minutes before I need to be downstairs to go out for dinner with the cast, I thought I'd sit down and do an Ask Carrie. If you were able to enter a fictional world for the day, where would you go and why? Off to Neverland, ooh, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly. I would go to Neverland because I'd never grow up. It's kind of ideal, really, isn't it? Plus, I've always had a little bit of a crush on Peter Pan. What's your idea of a perfect date? April 25th, because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. Okay, in all seriousness, I think something fun like bowling or dinner. Unless you know the person really well already, I think the cinema should be ruled out because that's quality talking time and getting to know each other time that you're missing out on sitting staring at a screen. Favourite emoji? I don't know if I have a favourite emoji. I definitely have a most used emoji, and that is the little duck, because ducks are my favourite animal and it's really cute, and for some reason I express myself through that duck quite a lot. Hey, it's a great day outside. Here's a duck. I love you, duck. I'm really sad today. Duck. I don't know why, but that duck just conveys all of my emotions. Who's the funniest person in the War of the Worlds cast? Genuinely, and I'm not just saying this, everyone is so funny. I've laughed a lot on this tour, but I'm gonna have to give the edge to Johnny Vickers because he literally made me cry laughing last night on the bus home. And it was all because we had an origami elephant and an origami turtle, and we put the turtle inside the stomach of the elephant and tried to make it look like Thunderbirds or like Transformers. And it was very funny. You had to be there. Favourite song at the moment? My life will be forever autumn, 'cause you're not here. Best thing about being on tour? Being in an amazing show aside, because that is always going to be the best thing about being on tour, being in a freaking cool show. That aside, because that's the given answer, it's got to be staying in the hotel rooms. Staying in really swanky hotel rooms, in the comfiest beds on the planet, and complimentary tea. And someone else cooks me breakfast every morning. Come on. If you could change your name, what would you change it to? If I was a boy, my parents would have called me Wolf. Why was that gender specific? Why can't I just be called Wolf? Wolf Hope Fletcher. That's an awesome name. Describe your fans using just one word. Hopeful. Now I'm gonna go with loyal. What are your songs that you belt out in private? The whole Wicked soundtrack, the whole Frozen soundtrack, and Pretty Funny from Dogfight by Pasek and Paul. That's a good song. Have you pulled a prank on anyone on the bus, or has anyone pulled a prank on you yet? Not on the bus, and I don't think it was a prank, but it was something weird. When I got to my hotel room in Glasgow after the performance, I went into the bathroom and I looked into the toilet and there was a number 2. There was no toilet paper. It wasn't me, so someone used my toilet, didn't flush, and I don't know who it was. And I don't know why. The first thing I did was call Johnny Vickers because I was giggling so much and I was like, mate, you have to come to my room and you have to help me solve this mystery. So he kindly called down to reception for me. He tried to put it really delicately at first by saying, someone left something unwanted in her room. But then the guy at the front desk said, well, could you tell me what they've left? Because it could just be part of our turn down service. And Johnny just looked at me and shook his head and went,
and left Alice to say number 2 in the bathroom.
So that wasn't a prank, but it was something weird. I did question all of the boys the next morning and said, did anyone find a spare key to my room and leave an unwanted gift for me? Well, that is it for now, guys. I shall update you very soon on how the tour's going, and I hope to see more of you on the tour. Bye! Dear Tom and GGG. Dear Tom and GGG. Dear Tom and GGG. Dear Tom and G and G and G and G and